Hey everybody, it's Berg back at you with some more belt talk. And today I want to do a quick comparison between the WWE shop version of the dual-plated Winged Eagle versus the Pinfall Title Belt's all gold version of the WWF Winged Eagle. So I want to just do a quick comparison, show you some of the differences that I noticed. I'll tell you this, I recently got the Pinfall Title Belt's Winged Eagle, and it is going to replace this WWE shop version in my collection. I'm going to be selling this and keeping this because I just think that the WWF Winged Eagle made by Pinfall Title Belts looks a whole lot better than the WWE shop version. So one of the biggest things for me that that bothers me the most about the shop belts is the color that they have, the gold color. It's not necessarily really gold. It's almost brassy, kind of yellow colored. And that just, it looks awkward to me. I've never been a fan of it. It makes it hard for me when I look at the belts. My eye thinks that there's something wrong with these belts. And so the plates, don't get me wrong, the plates and the detail and everything are really, really good. But that color just doesn't sit right with me. I got this belt recently from Pinfall Title Belts. These are 24 karat gold plated zinc plates, and that to me looks like what it should look like. The prestigious gold championship that I remember from my childhood. Not this orangish yellow brass looking color that the shop is using. So that's one of the biggest things that stands out to me between the two belts. But there are a few other differences. So of course we're looking, this is a dual plated version of the shop Winged Eagle. And one of the other reasons why I'm actually getting rid of it is I can't stand the dual plating that the WWE shop does with their belts. Same with the classic tag belt. I've already gotten rid of that. That mirror finish that they use, in my opinion, should be more of a dulled down nickel finish. So if you think about the demolition belts, the tag belts from back in the day, they had kind of that dual plated duller nickel finish, not a very shiny mirror finish like we see here. I mean, you can see, yeah, hello. You can see me in the mirror here. So that gets on my nerves. I can't stand it. So I got to get rid of this belt. That's one of the other reasons why I opted for the all gold version too of the Pinfall Title Belts Winged Eagle. You can see just by looking, the Pinfall Title Belts Winged Eagle, their version is a little bit taller than the shop version. I didn't measure them. I would say we're probably half an inch, maybe close to an inch taller on the main plate. But otherwise, everything else seems to be pretty similar. The sidebars are a big difference too, I guess, too. You can see Pinfall Title Belts sidebars are thicker and they have more of a pronounced kind of twist in them versus the shop Winged Eagle. The shop Winged Eagle that I have has actually been re-leathered. So it's on Kevin Lambert leather. This is on Raheel Ahmed of Pinfall Title Belts, just their stock strap that they send out. And I would say that I have no complaints with the leather on that Winged Eagle. It is very soft, very floppy. And I'll show you guys that in just a couple minutes here. A few other noticeable differences. Let's lay these belts out. Would be the curve on the plates. So as we lay these down, you can see the WWE shop version does have a curve, but their side plates appear to be flat. And then you get over to the logo plate and that has a more pronounced curve, which I just think kind of looks awkward. Why wouldn't you curve all of them? And then we get over to the Pinfall Title Belts. And he's got a small curve in the side plates, a pretty deep curve in the main plate, and then the rest of the plates with a small pronounced curve, and then no curve on the logo plate. So I guess consistency is an issue for both makers, but I do prefer the look and the curve of the Pinfall Title Belts Championship Winged Eagle. As we get a look this way, you can just see, again, that color difference really stands out. Now, the other thing that is a bit different is the depth of the etching and the detail. WWE shop plates have gotten exponentially better over the years, but it's nowhere near the HD acid etch the acid etch plates that you get from Pinfall Title Belts. They're able to achieve so much more depth and detail, even down to like the Reggie Parks writing down here. I mean, I'll put my finger by it. You can see how small that writing is and how clear it comes out with their etching. So their ability to get great detail in these plates is fantastic. Again, the shop plates, they've come a long way, but it just, to me, I prefer these HD acid etch plates that I got from Pinfall Title Belts. There is a weight difference between these two belts as well. So the WWE shop version of the Winged Eagle, again, this is on a re-leathered strap made by Kevin Lambert, but this, when I weighed it, came in at just over 4.5 pounds. The Winged Eagle Championship belt by Pinfall Title Belts with their leather strap came in at 6.5 pounds. So a 2-pound difference almost between the two belts. And that makes a big difference, I guess, for some people when you're holding a championship and you want it to just feel like you're holding something. I'll flip these belts over really quick. Now, I will tell you that the leather strap on the shop version here, made by Kevin Lambert, is a really good strap. He did a nice job, and I have no complaints with that strap. That is not why I'm getting rid of that belt. I'm getting rid of that belt because of the color and the curve of the plates and the lack of detail, in my opinion. You can see kind of a noticeable difference in the shape of these plates by looking at the back. Pinfall Title Belts uses kind of this metal plate back here to secure the sidebars to the main plate. And so it does make it a bit awkward from the back. But that's not a big deal for me because I display my belts on a shelf and I never see the back. But both makers did a nice job with the backing, soft black leather backing. The Kevin Lambert belt, you can see, has sealed edges. Pinfall Title Belts does not have sealed edges. And for some people, that's a problem because they handle their belts a lot, and eventually that backing will start to peel. Again, for me, because these are display items and they sit on a shelf, I don't get too worried about the strap breaking away and starting to peel. So let's just flip these back over one more time. Take a little look at them. We can see on the Kevin Lambert strap, you've got kind of that classic Midwest tooling in the snap boxes, and then the clamshell tooling, which follows the plates and stops at the side plates. You get to the logo plate, and you do have beveling around that plate, and then carried back over to the other snap box. When we look at the Pinfall Title Belts and their version of the Winged Eagle, pretty similar. You got clamshell tooling, carries to the side plates, Midwest tooling in the snap box. Kind of the same on both sides. You can see though, and I'll pull this up over here. Oh yeah, you do have the beveled tooling around the logo plate as well. When I bring the two belts kind of side by side, you can see that the Kevin Lambert strap is a little thicker, a little wider in the side plates, gives you the ability to see more of the tooling, and the shape is different. So Pinfall Title Belts has a rounded curve at the end of the side plates, where the Kevin Lambert strap is a little bit more rectangular. Preferably, I would like to have these plates on this strap, but I'm not going to pay to have somebody do that, and I'm not going to tear either of these belts apart. A very clear difference in the color and in the curve of these plates. And for me, when I'm spending as much money as we spend on these belts, I'm going to go with Pinfall Title Belts and their Winged Eagle over the WWE shop plates, hands down. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is Berg, and we'll catch you again for some more belt talk.